Give everybody a little bit of background about your podcast and We Are Libertarians and all that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm part of the We Are Libertarians network, which was started by Chris Spangle back in 2012.
How'd you come up with the name for your show?
The Brian Nichols Show? How about that? I know it's very creative, but actually, no, really one of the things in my sales experience is you try to create some branding, right? So looking at the We Are Libertarians network and yours truly here at the Brian Nichols Show, one of the things that I've focused on doing, and this has been through my political journey as well, is trying to create value, right? And as a sales guy by trade, one of the things you're always trying to do is be a problem solver, but at the same point in time trying to create value in solving said problem. So with Chris Spangle starting We Are Libertarians in 2012, it's gone through many different iterations, and as it's grown, it's opened up the opportunities for other shows like the show I have at the Brian Nichols Show. And for the past 3 years, one of the main things I've been doing is been having folks on the show to really have conversations about the issues people care about. And this is one of the things I think a lot of libertarians, or just folks in the greater liberty movement, have not really paid attention to. It's talking to normal people and talking about things that people are actually having conversations with at the dinner table, right? I think too often libertarians have entered into conversations talking about what we think people care about instead of asking them. And here's the best part about when you ask someone,
or what we want, we insist that they care about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we'll tell them until we're blue in the face how much they should care about the project that we think they should care about. But when we actually ask them, what do you care about? They're going to tell us. And I think part of the problem is that too often libertarians we think we already know what they need to know. So with my show, I've been asking people in my audience, what do you guys want? And they've been wanting to know, how do we sell the ideas or concepts of liberty to people outside of our movement? And at the end of the day, that's kind of why I've taken my show and turned it the way I have more recently, is because at the end of the day, everything in life is sales. And this is something we have to get past from not just the liberty movement, but just as a society in general. There's this misconception when we talk about sales. People think you're a used car salesman, or they'll think like snake oil salesman. But at the end of the day, truly, salespeople are problem solvers. So if we're able to, as folks in the liberty movement, enter into conversations that people are already having in their mind, again, those bed bug problems that people have that they need help solving, and we're able to build trust, help solve those problems, we are instantly their trusted advisors. And once we're their trusted advisors, now they're going to come to us and ask us on maybe some stuff that they're a little weary on. Like, hey, Brian, I know you were kind of right about that whole lockdown thing, but talk to me now about student loans. And then I can point them towards somebody like Brad Palumbo, who's been doing great work on student loans. And they might take what I'm saying now a little bit more consideration versus otherwise. So I can tell them all day long what they need to hear, but until we're able to ask questions, learn from them, and actually know what folks are really concerned about, then we're just falling on deaf ears.